Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Caitlin with Lucky 13 Creations Company and welcome to this week's vlog. So it's currently like 6:40 on Saturday. I completely just rotted on the couch today. I traveled for part of the week for work. As soon as I came back, the very next day, I had a 5-hour in-person meeting at work. So just my little psyche, my battery, totally drained. And it has taken me all day today to get rested up and finally get down here and get to work on the things I had wanted to work on. So with that, next week I'm actually going to my friend's house and I would like to do some tooling at his house, but currently this is my tool setup, which for home I adore, but I don't think it's going to travel very well. And while I don't need all of these things next week, if I'm going to make something to travel, I might as well do it the right way the first time. So I've come up with a very rough idea. I think I want to make a canvas style, but out of leather, but a canvas style carry bag. So, and it's kind of like an artist's canvas roll where they put their brushes and things. But the thing about these is, like this tool in particular, it's so small, it's gonna just slide through any elastic or anything that's in there. So I've got to modify the idea a little bit. I'm also I like things to be organized a certain way so that they're quick and easy for me to find. I've seen some people have like pencil bag type things to keep their tools in when they travel, but I don't want to just reach in like, where's the one I'm looking for? It's just messy. I'm likely to lose something. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to come up with, the first idea is to have a large like rectangular spot with elastic and little pockets on the bottom that'll like catch the bottoms of the tool so they can't slide out that way. And then there's a dotted line here. It's gonna have a flap that folds over when it's closed. That'll keep them from falling out of the top way. And then I'm gonna have little wings on this bottom part to keep them from slopping side to side. And then I think I'm just gonna take it and roll it up like a burrito and tie around like that. So I think that'd be a lovely first draft. The first thing I have to figure out though is if I lay all these tools out side by side, how wide is it gonna be? Or do I really need to make like this a 2-layer system? I'm really not sure. So let's find out. Okay, just staring at this, I think it's definitely going to have to be a 2-layer system. So let's sketch out something new. That didn't take long. So what if I made this double? Then I wouldn't have to do the pocket on the bottom necessarily. one set, if you will, is a little over 4 inches. I think I'm going to make it 24 inches wide. Okay, I think it's going to be just a 24 by 12 square. But if I do 24 by 6, I can stitch it so that it's strong. Then I don't need a pocket at the bottom. This piece and see what happens. So I don't want this to be super heavy or super thick, so I'm using really thin 2 to 3 ounce leather. I'm not going to dye or do anything to this carry case, so I'm just going to put some neat's foot oil on it and call it a day. I want it to be soft. Try the dauber instead. Much better. I do not advise you use your home sewing machine to sew leather, but this is really thin, and I've got a blue jeans needle on here, so here's to hoping. We definitely know the sewing machine has given us nothing but trouble, but the people at the Fixer Up store say it's perfect, it's fabulous, it's wonderful, so let's find out. I have changed this also to a walking foot, so hopefully that helps. I don't honestly know. We've already lost our thread. What have we? It definitely doesn't keep tension right. We lost a few. So it's not as bad as it could have been. This doesn't have to be perfect for what we're trying to build, so that's good. Alright, let's give it a go. So we've got 4 done. When we come back, all this will be done. And they're done!
They have pouches.
Now we gotta put them together. Woohoo!
Yeah. What did you put together the plan? What is your put it together plan?
So the original, it would have to be super long to have all those stamps in it. So I made 2 levels.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use them as the base for each other rather than pockets on the bottom.
Think you'll be able to sew through that, or is it going to have to be?
It should. It did in the rehearsal piece I handed you.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, then we'll use the clean side. I'm gonna try and only destroy one side. That way if something doesn't work, I can go do it the hard way, the time consuming way. But I think that was the longest step of this whole little
Adventure.
Hopefully.
This is probably my favorite thing about your sewing machine is it does this automatically and I didn't know it existed. It's so much fun.
Do you want to do it?
No, I like watching it.
Okay.
Because it goes so fast. And then it's like, nope, auto done. It's cool.
I didn't say it wasn't funny. physics based.
Yeah, all the mechanics are really cool.
Like, a lot of people are like, women sew. Like, or that's a girl thing. Like, no, there's
A ton of mechanics.
there's a ton of mechanics, a ton of physics.
Yeah. I think it's cool.
I mean, you've got tension and twist and torque and. So on a legitimate leather sewing machine, it's got more oomph in the motor. So you don't have to kind of like send it and pray. You can go slow. This one, you gotta send it and pray, but they made it most of the way. There are missed spots, which sucks, but so it missed a couple on the back.
Okay.
I missed more than a couple, but
So what do we do?
we just use it till it breaks.
Okay.
Because the thing about this is it's not like a daily use bag or something like that. It's just like this thing's. I'm not gonna travel with my leather work like this often.
Okay.
But what I am gonna do now, I'm gonna shave this a little bit, I think.
You're gonna shave it so it'll fold better?
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
Because I can't. This sewing machine's very difficult to get close to, if you will.
Tools.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And so then I think we might even be able to get away without doing the edge piece that way. We just need one more lip over the top, which I didn't cut out initially because I didn't really know how I wanted to do it.
Okay.
I'm trying to think through now. Can I have a couple stamps? Take like a ½ inch off of one side, and then I'll add the lid to the other. Neatsfoot oil made from bone.
It is. Neatsfoot oil is a yellow liquid oil rendered and purified from the shin bones and feet, excluding the hooves of cattle.
Horses are blue. Cattle are neatsfoot oil.
Yeah. Neat is the Old English word for cattle.
Neat.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I liked it. It made me laugh.
Oh, that's so heavy. I should probably push this up on the table.
Right through.
That is the goal.
This one was what, like 8 ounces heavy or 6 ounces
I
heavy?
think it was 8. Because I think that's a 16. This one doesn't have a weight on it, but I think this one was a 1.5 pounds.
The 2 malls.
And it's smaller, so it's more just dense.
Dense, yeah. What's your rule of thumb there? Like,
It's supposed to be like 4 times the length is the rule of thumb that is hardly scientific. A lot of people use it, but it's not actually correct necessarily. But for projects like this, it's generally close enough. And I'm not one to go, oh my gosh, I only have so much thread. Let's, like, no, I use a lot. And a lot of people don't like to use as much thread as I do, because I don't like unevenness in my work. AKA, I don't like seeing a back stitch here and a back stitch here. Like a lot of people when they do belts, which are really long, they do it in several pieces. But if you look close,
it's in several pieces.
it's in several pieces and there's thicker back stitching throughout the process, and I just don't like how that looks, so I suffer through the excessively long length of thread, and it does get tangled and it's kind of hard to deal with, but I'd prefer that over what I deem to be a yucky look.
Fair enough.
Gotta say though, my fingers are already not enjoying this.
Yeah. Beeswax and thumb leather thingies.
No, not for this one. This is luckily really thin leather. This is the 2 to 3 ounce leather.
Oh, okay.
So and I got my really big chisel, if you will.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't be fighting too much with this. This should be relatively quick. I mean, it's still hand stitching, so it's gonna take a little while, but
Yeah.
have too much leather. Like, it's not stiff like it's supposed to be. It's already kind of rotating. So I need to get it back down.
Tighten it up and let's see.
The tighter it is, the easier it'll be.
Gotcha. Almost down. I know the risks of hanging out down here. Like it's dead. Happens.
Alright, well, my stamina for this is not built up anymore. And I'm ready for bed.